Hey there, I'm Nivid, and today we're going to be going over a few basics on how to paint clouds with acrylic paint. I hope that you enjoy. I always start by getting my canvas a little bit wet. Those wrinkles at the bottom are because this is a canvas paper. It's just clipped to the board. Starting in here with a bit of a bright blue, and then working some white up from the bottom to give that sky a little bit more opacity. That way it's not so streaky. And I get a nice dark blue like an ultramarine, and I bring that down from the top, working it in as we go. You can always add a little bit more later. Now I take a bristle brush, something that's a little bit firmer. I'm going to make the shape of my cloud, always high in the middle of the crest and then points at the end. I let the clouds fade down into the sky so they have that kind of misty look. And then I'm going to add my highlights in here. And the highlights, I want to make sure that I keep all of my highlights on the top left-hand corner of my clouds. As I work these clouds lower, you can see that they're a little bit thicker. They're going to stay a little bit more wet. So I have to come back and add my highlights a little bit later. If I keep trying to add them in while it's wet, it's just going to blend in. I can add another little one here. Okay, I'm going to let this dry for a second. If you're enjoying this content, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to check out my artwork, or if you want to help support me and what I do, follow the Linktree URL in the description. You'll find my social media accounts, as well as a link to my brand new Patreon page, which is going to be featuring things like exclusive content, guided painting sessions, time-lapse videos, and a whole lot more. Okay, I'm going to jump right back in here. I can add a little bit more blue to the background, and it's going to add a little bit more depth in there. It makes the clouds come forward, and it gives a little bit more atmosphere to that sky. I'm going back in and thickening those clouds, making them look nice and fluffy, more opaque and a little bit more misty. The paint's had a chance to dry a little bit, so it's easier to add a second layer on top. My highlights, again, have to stay on the top left-hand corner of those clouds, and I can put extra highlights through there to help flush them out. And finally, we're going to add those bright, sharp whites to the very corner of our clouds, and that's going to wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below letting me know what you want to see painted next. And don't forget, I love you.